You open the door and you immediately look down. Like, you looked as if you're looking for a small child.
I have to go to this building today. Up to almost the top of it to go see my advisor because I got this very important looking thing in the mail that says I have to talk to my advisor about graduating. Fingers crossed this isn't a bad thing. Well, I'm in the wrong building, so this university is so confusing. There's so many places you have to go. I waited like 45 minutes just for them to tell me that everything's okay, and I literally walked in and walked out. That I didn't need to turn in the paper they gave me. What? Without a doubt, the biggest waste of time ever. And they should have put it on the paper like, you are fine, don't need to come. Early today. I'm sorry if you're tired about my ranting about the weather, but it's 82 degrees in Atlanta today. Tomorrow is November. That is absurd. It's Halloween, everybody. We've had 2 trick-or-treaters so far.
Yeah.
We've got Hattie trapped. She can't get to the door because every time the doorbell rings, you go crazy, right? You don't like these trick-or-treaters. Well, more so you have nothing against trick-or-treaters. You just want to play. For those of you who have been around for a while or just know random factoids about my life, Ashley and Melissa used to live in this apartment complex, but now they went to the townhouse and then the new townhouse. But our friends the Betancourts live here, and we're having a Halloween get-together party. Not really a party. I don't know where they're. I think this is it. Hello. Hey. I was glad I had the right place. Trick or treat.
I did see it.
Nick, I didn't. You're the one who heard the knock.
Hello, I heard someone knock. Trick or treat.
No, but I love how you open the door. You open the door and you immediately look down. Like, you looked as if you're looking for a small child.
Where are you?
The children.
Alright, thank you guys for having us.
Bye, you guys.
Bye. The jack-o'-lantern's not lit. Just saying. Just saying. That's why there were no trick-or-treaters. Is Halloween becoming less and less of like a big thing? I mean, our neighborhood has never been very busy on Halloween. We got like 4 trick-or-treaters total this year. But it seems like, I guess I just don't have the right perspective because we're not in an area that has a lot of trick-or-treaters. And I like see pictures on Facebook and like on Instagram of people dressed up, but it seems as if Halloween's sort of like dying out. It's probably just because I don't trick-or-treat anymore. Like, I don't go out and do stuff because not that I'm like too cool for school, but I just don't have a vast desire to do so. If I was a kid and I knew that there were killer clowns out there, I would be nowhere near the woods. I would be nowhere near, like, just, it's creepy. I don't want to, and I wouldn't want to put my kids in, like, are parents getting more strict about letting their kids go out? Like, I don't know, it just, and I mean, like, my sample size of 4 trick-or-treaters is sort of not enough to be able to tell if Halloween's dying down. But just a question, did you notice Halloween becoming less and less of a thing in your area? Have you noticed it over the past few years? Did you notice it this year? Just a quick question. I told you guys that I dropped my camera. There it is, you can see it. I dropped my camera last night and I got this little tiny scratch here. There's some scratches up on the top here. But this is scratched, and it also, this spins here so that I can change the aperture, but it's not spinning as easily anymore because I dropped it. So that's a minor issue, but I'm not too terribly worried about it. I don't change the aperture very often, and also the back of this screen is touchscreen, so I can change it there. So I'm not too... More so I'm just frustrated that it happened. I was getting through security, and like security everywhere is up, which I'm very happy about. I would much rather go through an extensive security line than have no security and have something happen. So I was glad that there's security at the Tabernacle where we saw Switchfoot last night, but I had my camera in my back pocket and I went to pull it out and it got caught in like the top like seam of my jeans, and then it sort of just like flung out, and it was like slow motion. I went to catch it and I couldn't get to it, and I heard it slam, and I picked it up and I didn't see anything, and then I noticed as I was trying to change the aperture during the concert that it wasn't spinning. So it's a little bit, just a little... it's not embarrassing. It's not necessarily frustrating. It's just, I hope it doesn't affect too much. Like, it gives it a little bit of character. It looks like I definitely use my camera now. It's not like all clean and pristine. And use on the camera is not a bad thing. If this camera is ever like in a case where I'm never going to use it, it's not what I need it for. I need it to be easily accessible. I need it to have a little bit of character to it, because that means that I'm using it. It means I'm getting the most out of my camera, which is a good thing. But choose virtue, choose life. So long for now. So Natalie, first Switchfoot experience. How did you like it?
It was so great.
John Foreman always wears hats like this. I like it, but I don't want to seem like a cowboy. And it's not cowboyish, but it's just... It's not me. Do you like the hat? I've been asking you a lot of questions tonight, but just wondering.